Okay, looks like we are recording, and, well, I see the file. Alright, so Lost Words Beyond the Page. That is what I am reviewing now. Key was provided by Tinsley PR from Modus Games, and just, one thing that I do want to mention right away, because like I normally do with games, I do launch them first and I look into the settings. I make sure they hook into OBS, and then I typically, close it down and, wait until another time that's better to actually start a review. But I just want to quickly mention this. This started there, and it felt too slow. So I turned it up all the way. This feels like this is now the speed that it is, that the cursor is on the desktop. I'm just mentioning that. Probably won't even make it into the review, but just if you do, pick up the game, something and the cursor seems slow, the default seems slow to me. I also mentioned this just because it was a little weird. For whatever reason, it defaulted back to 920 by 1080 window, which, I mean, my display is 2048 by 1152. I know that's weird. Maybe that's why. But it was just odd that it didn't remember that setting. The only other thing I think to mention is, as I recall, this first launched on Google Stadia, but now it is coming to PC, hence why I am reviewing it, and on Steam. Let's get going. Oh, I'm not using controller, though it is a platformer. I might change and go to using controller. We'll see. It's Snap. Hang on. I don't know what's up with that. That is odd. There. Just told OBS to fit the screen. This is why I always have the thumbnail I use for the videos behind the sources in OBS. Oh, and I do also have windows open because it's, it's a nice day. Want the air movement, but there might be noise that gets in.
This book belongs to me.
Okay. So I'm actually controlling.
Hello, Journal. Is it okay if I call you that? It's a bit formal, I know.
And,
but we've
well,
only just met. Let me introduce myself. I'm Isabel Barbara Cook. Most people call me Izzy, not Dad. He calls me Titch. He's such a numpty head.
why?
My little brother Ben calls me Isbo. I call him He Who Chews Curtains. He likes red for breakfast and blue for dinner.
Yep. Drat. Here, let me do that. Yep. Perfect. Oh, wait. Is that... Huh. Yeah, that's just...
And then there's...
Oh, wait, nope.
Mom, my top tea drinking buddy.
And a cat, apparently.
Ah! I go get my tea and... This is Pinky. I think she's jealous of you, Journal. Today's my birthday! Dad made his best cake. Mum and Gran started the singing. Ben gurgled along. I blew out the candles and made a wish.
Oh, okay, so I can drop that there. Yes, I could.
Since I was little, I've always dreamed of becoming a writer. This is where you come in, Journal.
There. So I just, with screenshot, kind of want them in order.
says.
Oh, yeah.
A writer writes. No one ever got anything just by wanting it.
I guess that birthday wish was a waste then. Gran said writing is about exploring your thoughts. It helps you unlock your feelings. I'd like to write something.
I am really liking this.
Smile. She always talks about little acorns growing into big trees. Is that to make me feel better about my height? Or about my writing? I want to write a story, but what kind? A romance? Science fiction? A comedy? A drama? Fairy tales? Wait, we're getting somewhere.
Well, okay, science fiction fairy tales, maybe not so much, but technically the rest of those you could actually all have in one story. Also, fairy tales and science fiction are both a subset of fantasy.
So, how do I start my fantasy story? Once upon a time. Ugh, no one said this would be easy. Again. From the top. Not so far away. In the land of Astoria. A place of peace and magic. There lived a girl named...
I kind of like the name Grace better, just generally to those.
Grace. Everyone knew her by the bright colour.
I feel like Grace would wear more blue. I know I don't need to worry about it, and when I write a story, this kind of stuff I don't really care about, but it's like, yeah, you're presenting me the options here, so. Yeah, let's go with green. I think.
Green dress. She was ready to begin her adventure. In fact, she'd been preparing for it her whole life, for she was the only apprentice of the village guardian, Elder Ava. Everyone was very fond of Grace. Her heart was full of curiosity and compassion. The villagers agreed that no one was...
I'm thinking. I do wonder how much the... My guess is that for gameplay design it'd be easiest if these things don't impact the gameplay, but they could impact the story. That, you know, you could have different dialogue things. I think
as
playful.
playful as her.
I definitely liked that introduction, but
Not too far away, in the land of Astoria.
did it say how old she is, by the way?
there lived...
Oh yeah, because her birthday.
Grace.
Let's get. I don't remember the.
She was playful and loved using her wit and imagination. Suddenly, a faint speck of light floated down and began to buzz around Grace. Hello, little firefly. Did you come for my birthday? Oh, Elder Ava's gonna be so happy! Let's head back to the village. The firefly shared Grace's excitement. We should pick up my gaming marbles on the way back. They are all over the place because I fought a giant with them. Right, Firefly?
Sure.
This marble fell from a passing star.
I just. You always have to check. Yep.
This one was the glass eye of a sea sprite.
Always look behind you. Huh. Oh, wait.
This one's almost as pretty as you, Firefly. Almost.
Ah. So you would end up having to get that one marble because you need to block.
This last one's my champion. Took the giant out cold. Come on, Firefly. The village is just a bit further down. Wahoo! I love doing that. The bridge was an old, creaky affair. Careful, Grace. Careful. Grace imagined shark fins circling below. Phew! We made it, Firefly. And...
Yeah, I'm going up first. Like I said, always look around. Always look around. Okay. Damn. Okay, I just wanted to check. No, you can't also hit
So
space.
many secret paths back to the village. Like this one. She loved feeling the roots around her, as if the tree was giving her a gentle hug.
I wanna go. Okay. Arrow keys do also work.
Nearly there, Firefly.
Something back here. Nope.
Just one more little slide. Here we go! Woohoo! The old cargo lift, barely
Yep.
used.
I'm not quite convinced it would work that way, but
To the village above. Grace couldn't wait to show her Firefly the village. Maybe run on the rooftops. Or prank the village builders. Look, Firefly. Home. The warm lights and enticing smells of Elder Ava's hut welcomed her. Elder Ava!
Happy birthday, Grace.
I've made a new friend.
hello.
One of our sacred fireflies.
I'm sacred.
This
Cool.
is a very special thing indeed.
Does this mean...
Yes, it is time. Would you fetch me that box, please?
Ava was sure that Grace would rise to the occasion.
Ah.
Go ahead, open it. This will store all the magic words you find. Some will stay with you, others are fleeting. They will help you overcome any obstacle. Now, your training is complete. Congratulations, new Guardian of the Fireflies.
Guardian? But that's you.
Guardian in retirement now. You should head to the shrine tree for the other Firefly's blessing. I'll join you shortly, dear.
I mean, I assume it's back left. No, maybe not.
Oh, before I forget,
Okay, no, it is behind.
a little something of mine to mark the occasion.
Elder Ava reached inside her pocket and handed Grace a gift. Ava's favorite pendant, set with a giant...
I mean, she's wearing green, so it makes sense to select them. Because all those are aluminum oxide in one form or another. So.
Now, off you go.
At least I'm pretty sure those three, Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire, are
I'm so proud of you.
only
Grace.
different in color because of contaminant. It's all actually the same crystal.
I can't wait to try out my magic book. And all at once, Grace was surrounded by the hustle and bustle of village life. Oh, how'd you do that?
Wait a minute. She's got the power. She must have the book.
Grace must be the new Firefly Guardian.
I made a mess.
That was amazing.
The best thing I've seen all morning.
So I'm just... Oh. Ooh, wait, I am it. Seems I'm not able to get it up any higher. Just... Is there a way to get rid of it?
Why do we have to be on cargo duty all the time?
Grace loved
That's it,
throwing
just looking at
stones
it.
over the rooftops. But not today.
Look, Grace has the book. Ah, missed.
Today, the Firefly Shrine was waiting. She looked over her bustling treetop village.
I heard you had a bit of leaf mould.
This was all she knew.
Yeah, Elder Bassus gave me a poultice.
Did it work?
Cleared it right
And
up.
it was home.
Looks better than ever.
Smell that. That's the scent of paradise.
I can always use more paradise. I'll take 10.
But inside, she was still curious.
Hey, Grace! Happy birthday!
No, you can't have a magic book.
Good to see you, Grace.
But Grace has one. Well, that's different. She's special. But you say I'm special.
Careful, careful. No need to rush.
About the world that lay beyond.
Can't help it, I want to explore.
The bridge swayed in the warm breeze. Its slats creaked with a gentle familiarity as Grace crossed it.
Yeah, I figured that. I just look around.
Haven't seen that book for a while, Grace. You off to see the fireflies? Let me get the gate. Ah! Blast!
Well, I can take care of it. See. Okay, I did fall back.
Grace couldn't wait to see the fireflies. Soon they'd bless her as new village guardian.
And, well... Now, since it snapped back to being in a window, I want to adjust it so I don't have as much blocked by the taskbar.
I hope it's adventurous. Let's swing into adventure. Perfect. Grace crawled through the dank, dark tunnel. It didn't feel like being hugged at all. The rocky cliff face posed no challenge to her now. The sacred bell to announce her arrival.
Something more I'm supposed to do? Don't think there's anything. Missing something? Did not mean to leap off. I feel like I'm missing something here. Huh. Okay, yeah, I can't go back. All I can do is ring the bell. Okay. I didn't realize that I could jump through that. It's not clear.
At last, the tree was in sight, home to the fireflies, whose ancient energy kept the village safe from harm.
Go on. Show them what you can do. That's it! They're accepting their new guardian. At last, I can get a lion.
Glowing light surrounded her, a timeless energy that birthed stars and forged suns. Now she was part of it, forever. And so Grace became the new Firefly Guardian. But her biggest adventure was yet to come. Hello, Journal. This time of the year, it gets dark so early. Like the day is just an accident, and the night is how the world really works. Stars and fireflies glowing in the dark. I've never actually seen a firefly. Do you think that matters, Journal? Glowing things are cool, especially in nature. On holiday in Wales, Gran and I would go to the beach and look up at the stars. But one night, we looked down instead. The stars were shining in the water. It was like the sky got flipped upside down.
Is how a reflection works.
We took off our shoes and socks and waded into the water. As we walked over the pebbles, they glowed beneath our toes. Gran said it was called bioluminescence. Tiny plankton in the water being moved back and forth by the tide.
Is that what she meant about the stars in the water?
I knew it was just little creatures, but it felt like magic.
I don't know if it was time or just you were supposed to move it around like that.
I got up very early the next morning. I sneaked into the kitchen, got a jam jar, and went down to the shore to where I'd seen the plankton.
Oh. Well. No. Good. Fortunately, you are able.
That evening, I was so excited. I carefully put the jar on my bedside table and waited for the night. But it didn't glow. I was devastated. I showed Gran the jar. She laughed. Gran always says,
You can't put a cork in nature.
they need sunlight and nutrients from the tide. Gran knows about those things. She used to be a marine biologist. Gran bought some special algae that would grow at home. We spent the whole day planning it. Sand, pebbles, corals, glass stones, a house, company, lights, water. We We took pictures for Gran's photo album for our future selves to remember. How the tank took ages to fill. How
That's
we
a
took turns
size of quail.
stirring the algae in. How happy we were when we had it all set. Just needs time to develop, said Gran. After 6 days, the algae was ready. I put the tank on my desk and ran my finger through the water. My own bit of magic.
Izzy?
That was Mum. She just got a call. She has to leave now. It sounded really bad. I have a weird feeling in my stomach.
Missed it again. My guess would be the grandmother died.
Something I don't know how to deal with. We just heard that Gran has had a stroke. I don't want to believe it. I can't lose her.
That's a neat effect. I do like how they handled that.
Grace woke from a hazy, distant dream. Something unnatural had stirred her from slumber. What's that noise? Eldoreva?
Grace! A giant creature is attacking our village.
Attacking? I thought the fireflies protected us.
There must be something wrong. Get to the tree at once. Hurry!
What creature could have caused this? And suddenly, Grace was surrounded by smoke and cinders. As she hurried past the crackling rooftops, her concern grew.
Hey, Grace, you gotta hide.
You can hide with us.
Broken. The lift.
No, there's no space. Oh, okay. Find your own hiding spot then.
She looked at her burning treetop village. This was all she knew. This was home. She needed to get to the fireflies. She needed to keep everyone safe.
Please, Grace, help me out. I'm trapped under this thing. Oh, thank you, thank you. I didn't know I'd be so glad to see my feet again.
No, no, no. I need to get to the firefly tree. The bridge was beyond repair. Okay. One step at a time.
So I stopped because I wanted to get a screenshot of that.
What?
I am liking this. This is very clever. Hopefully it continues to be clever and not really
Terrifying noise.
abstract and confusing.
On the village gate.
Just how sometimes
Grace
platformers
rushed
get,
out to meet
puzzle
it.
platformers get really, really challenging.
As
Hopefully
soon
that it
as she
won't
would prove
quite.
herself, as the new village guardian. I can do this. Right, Firefly? Right? But she could not deny the creeping terror. The earth yawned below her. Phew. Made it. That was scary. This tree did not comfort her. It was as scared as she was. With nobody around to extinguish them, fires burned out of control.
That, I'm guessing, was a single use.
Some words will stay with you. Others are fleeting.
Oh, no, it
A
is.
strange blaze crackled ahead.
See?
Is that fire?
So it was single use.
Never seen a flame like that before. The sacred bell lay silent on the ground. Nearly there. Oh no. No, no, no. Where are the other fireflies? Fireflies? Please be here. Please be here. Soon, the dreadful realization dawned on Grace. The fireflies were gone.
You still have me.
A new determination rose in her. She would find.
I mean, I'm not doing revenge, sorry. I'm just trying to say, knowledge or the firefly? Feel like knowledge.
Knowledge. Elder Ava! Something took the fireflies.
I know. Our people will fall sick without them.
There has to be a reason why this happened. I'll find out. I'll be back with answers. I promise.
Go, and may the love of this village guide you. Always.
Grace took a deep breath. She knew what she had to do. She would find answers, one way or another. The earth could fall away beneath her, but she would not be stopped. This was further than she'd ever been before, and yet it was exhilarating, wondrous, and terrifying. Fear was at her side,
Sorry, just the screenshot.
and hope in her heart. But things were about to get worse. Much, much worse. Is that a dragon? It's big. But Grace would not slow down. Not for crumbling paths.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that it was indicating they would interact with the words.
Not for giant monsters. She would get the fireflies back, no matter what. She would catch the dragon. No, wait! She raced forward and leapt. Hello, Journal. We went to see Gran today, in the hospital. It looked like a big grey fortress. It took us a while to find the right room. Dad let me open the door. Gran has a big, cozy bed at home. Nothing like the hospital one she was in. Lying in there, she looked so small. I don't remember her being that small. Gran's eyes were open, but she struggled to find the right words. She just couldn't speak properly. The doctor said it was called dysphasia. It was caused by the stroke. She's usually so talkative, but now she kept stopping. Mid-sentence, as if all the words she could find were just out of reach. I could see it really frustrating her.
Okay, I just want to say, I've never had somebody in my family suffer from dysphagia. I do understand what is being talked about here, and I just want to say, damn, that felt to me. I felt that. Like the whole having to jump and we try that. That was really, really amazing. And it's like that very well done. I felt that thing. I just want to take the time to pause and just say that was.
And then
This game is working.
Coughing.
At the getting you feel.
They put an oxygen mask on her. I told her she looked like Darth Gran.
That's a screenshot. I like that.
She smiled at that. That reminds me of Gran telling me how she took Mum to the cinema. A long time ago, when Mum was my age. A Gran story. Gran and Mum went to see my favourite movie. Mum fell asleep. But Gran fell in love with it. When I was little, Gran would show it to me. On a battered video cassette, Gran would laugh at the robots and guess a funny smile. Whenever the scruffy-looking smuggler showed up, we'd watch it until we could quote all the best lines. We laughed a lot. Once she gets out, we're gonna watch them all over again. And when the next movie arrives, Gran and I are going to go to the cinema. Together.
There are some games that are very good at storytelling, and so far this one definitely feels like that this is in
Gran
that.
and I will be playing games again.
And like To the Moon is a fantastic game at that, and we'll see if this one gets to that level, but it's personally, it's like for me to even be bringing it up, it's like, yeah, this is
This
the storytelling so far. I'm definitely.
high scores. For sure. Gran's a tough cookie. In video games and everywhere else. I heard Mum crying in her room. I've never seen her cry before. She looked so sad. I didn't know what to do. So I made her a cup of tea.
I mean, I would think you do the milk last. I hope I'm not wrong there.
Just like Gran's, she said. Mum said Gran was getting tired. I said she's getting better. Mum said she felt helpless. I said she was just sleepy. Mum said Gran's going to... I said she's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. All you need is a leap of faith.
That's a different game.
Will Gran still be Gran after this?
Uh-oh.
She looked so ill.
So I didn't realize that.
Gran is going to get better.
I just saw the dark
right?
one.
I made her smile. That should help. Got to keep positive. Mum needs me to. I'll show Gran my story. Mum as well. They'll enjoy reading it. I hope it helps. What else can I do? I just need to finish my story. So, where were we? After the dragon attacked the village, Grace set out in search of answers, leaving Elder Ava and her village behind. Her journey took her to a vast desert with a guardian who guards it because it is sacred.
It's just loading. He's just taking a while. There it goes.
Grace had pursued the dragon far, far from home. The desert spread out before her. Dunes rising and falling like a sea of gold. Timeless and bewildering. A glow in the sand. I'll get you safely home. Another firefly escaped from the dragon's grasp. Hey there, little one. You're safe now. Where did this wind suddenly come from? There was something very unnatural about it. Woohoo! A little wind won't stop me.
Well, maybe.
Can't close mouth. Hold on, fireflies. Hold on. It stopped. Someone's down there. Hey there.
This place is sacred. We sacred. You don't look sacred at all.
So you're causing the wind. It's great fun, but have you seen a dragon blow by?
Go away. I will and stay out.
But Grace's will would not break that easily. Hey! Come back here! I really need your help.
I said go.
Surprise! Really? Who does that big bag of wind think he is? Look, whoever you are,
Go away.
I can't. I have to find the...
Go away.
Okay. See ya. That sorted Mr. Grumpy Pants out. The yawning cave burrowed deep into the earth. Home to wondrous life. Easily scared. Grace felt like an explorer. Uncovering the unknown, far below the rolling dunes. I wonder what used to be down here. Maybe sand-swimming desert pirates or one-eyed troglodytes. I hope not.
Ah, okay.
Interesting. Deep under the desert sands, Grace found a long, forgotten chamber. The plant recoiled at the sound of her footsteps. Broken remains of greatness past.
It's that guy.
The silence of the ages filled the air. Fresh air!
And then rise, I'm guessing? Yep. Or... Okay, that worked. So I was thinking maybe repair, because I could lift the thing up that I broke.
A familiar, foul-tempered voice drifted down to Grace.
He didn't listen. I need to find it. Sacred, I said. No one listens to me anymore. Ah, you shall go no further.
Oh, please shut up. Ha! Word magic. Grace had disarmed the djinn. His fury was great. Fortunately, his voice was very, very small. But the Desert Guardian would not let it rest. Hey! Stop it! I need to find the dragon.
He needs a toy.
I really don't have time for this. That's it. So long. Woo-hoo! Well, we got rid of Salty Boots again. Now, what's all this? As she looked around this lonely, desolate place, Grace wondered, why would anyone choose to live here? There had been people here, once upon a time. What happened to them? Who were they? Maybe I'll find answers here.
Okay.
The dome was empty, but for a pool of water. An inviting place to rest. Grace's thoughts drifted to the people that once had lived here. She was sure they must have been philosophers. A distant roar roused Grace from her thoughts.
I'll catch you yet, dragon.
The ancient statues toppled before Grace.
Hey. Oh wait, no. Break is there.
Wise philosophers, pondering life's mysteries.
Fall before me.
That. Sorry.
Wise philosophers, pondering life's mysteries.
Fall before me.
And I missed it again. That's okay. I wanted the screenshot there. And I got it, I think.
Wise philosophers, pondering life's mysteries.
Fall before me.
Chill. Yeah. My spacebar was.
But behind
sticking out.
Grace, a
Just need to adjust it.
mumbling could be heard.
Ugh, him again. Let's move.
That's better. I do the magic around here. You go away.
The Desert Guardian was frantically looking for Grace.
Stop hiding from me.
He would surely find her eventually. Wouldn't he?
Easy.
Despite the darkness, Grace's hope guided her.
Close. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, that's one.
I
Okay.
need to get the story under control.
Okay. I did not think I could make that. some words are temporary. Kind of sad that hope is one of them, but...
It must leave. It must. They mustn't know.
Well, now I'm curious. What is it with this guy?
They mustn't see. No, 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 no.
What has you so worked up, old windbag?
The past. The past. It stays hidden. It must. Oh, the old days. So little left. Best forgotten.
Look, whatever it is you don't want me to see, I'm sure we can...
No, 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 no. You cannot go further. Back.
How can I get him to listen? Would she break the Jinn statue? Or repair it?
I'm going to repair it. Why wouldn't I be nice?
Human creature. You rebuilt my statue. Why?
You weren't listening, but you look calmer now.
I do not understand. Why show pity to me? I did nothing to aid you.
Everyone deserves a second chance. Or a 10th. What's happened here? What did you do?
I failed. More than 10 times. Let me show you.
Okay. There we go. Come on. There we go.
I was once worshipped here. It was wonderful. But I grew complacent, arrogant. They warned me that great dangers were coming.
And what did you do?
Nothing. I believed that there was no danger I could not thwart. I was wrong. They paid the price.
My being here must have brought back painful memories.
That is as it should be. To feel something, even pain, after all this time. For that, I thank you.
I don't need your thanks, but I do need to know if you've seen a dragon around here.
It has come and gone. But there is something you should know about that beast.
What was that?
Hold on! Fall softly, my friend. Knowledge will be yours in time. Use it more wisely than I did.
I'm thinking I may stop so I can take some notes and also get to lunch. I know I haven't been going that long. Hour or so? Yeah, a little bit more than an hour. But it had started like an hour before I would want to have lunch. Yeah, so far I am definitely enjoying this. It is I'm really liking the storytelling. Yeah, must start to say. There's the thumbnail since we saw part of it when the screen collapsed. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. It's doing a very good job with the storytelling. That like when I paused it when it was showing the dysphagia in there, it's like that. That felt good. That felt really good. How it was I was explaining that. I mentioned To the Moon. And even from this first hour, it's like yes, I definitely know why it's made me think of To the Moon. It is very much succeeding at provoking feelings like that. But this has enough adventure to it that it's not quite the same. Like with To the Moon, my memory of that is much more consistent feeling there. It's paced differently. Which is not necessarily bad. I mean, this feels more like a game, would be one way to put it, was very much like just going through a story. Playing a story. And yeah, I am definitely looking forward to more of this. It has already impressed me with how well it has done a lot of the storytelling. I like the mechanic of the whole pulling the words out to do stuff like that. The thing I'm looking for, and I hope is here, it may just be too early for it, is multiple solutions. And I don't mean like the whole do you repair the statue or break it. I mean where you have enough words where now the puzzle that you come to, there are multiple solutions. Where it's like you could raise something, you could repair something, you could break something, and you have the options there of how you want to do it. Another game that is also somewhat word-based, well, very much word-based, not quite as emotional story to it though, but story is still important, is Typo Man, and it does do the whole multiple solutions. Although in some cases it isn't necessarily that the solutions are different, but that the words, because you construct words in that from letters, but finding the right word and manipulating the words, that's how you can solve puzzles. And there are different ways of doing it, like using a different word and such. Sometimes multiple solutions, but also sometimes like a hope and light get you the same effect. So in some cases it might be hope, in other cases it might be light that shapes. That is also a good game, but as I said, this has a much more motion to it than Typo Man does. The pacing is more like a game than To the Moon. I enjoy those two games. I am definitely enjoying this so far. I am looking forward to getting more time into it, but I need to eat lunch and make some. All right. Yeah, I'm having fun. I really am. See you next time.